Alright guys, welcome back. This video is going to be about uh, books that I just keep going back to, alright? Like, books that I may be reading a new series, and then I'm like, I really don't like this part in the book, so I'm just going to jump into another book. But it's a book I've already read, so these are about books that I just keep getting back into, alright? First book is Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. This book is literally my life. If you are you talk to me on a daily basis, I will either talk about Patch, who is on the cover, or something about this book. It is my life. I have at least 5 things referencing it. I'm surprised I don't have any Hush Hush merch. I am getting them, I promise. I got my best friend into this series. I made my sister Paige buy the whole series because she's like, if I read this, can I read your copy? And I was like, absolutely fucking not. Excuse my language, but these are my babies. This whole series is my babies. I sound like a hypocrite right now, but I have not read the entire last book because I'm like, I don't want it to end. And I know a certain character dies, and I'm like, I can't go through that pain. I can't. But no, Hush Hush is definitely the first book. The first book is has to be my favorite because Patch in the first book is just oh my god, ideal boyfriend right now. Patch is the one fictional character I would go completely straight for. No lie. Actually, one of the fictional characters I would go completely straight for. There's a lot of boys. There's a lot of book boys that I would go completely never think of a girl again. Abso-freaking-lutely. Alright, second book. It's actually the whole series because, damn, it will be my Dimly series. I actually had my sister Paige, who is next door right now, buy me a new copy for the first book because my first copy, I actually gave it to her. My old copy, because I was like, I kind of want you to get into this series, and my other copies are in really good condition. I'll let you read them if you like the first book, but if you don't like the first book, that's whatever. It is a Wattpad original, and I am obsessed with Wattpad. I'm actually reading a book right now that I've been reading for over and over and over for 3 years now. It's called Why Me. It's an Austin Mahone fanfic, and I need it to be published. I understand that they can't use Austin Mahone's name, but I'm okay with that. You can have another A name, and I'll be like, it was Austin first. It was. He was amazing. And I was just... Anyways, sidetracking. Dimly. It's short for Did I Mention I Love You? It's actually not my favorite book in the series. I haven't finished reading the third book, but the second book is my favorite. It's called Did I Mention I Need You? And then Did I Mention I Miss You? Reason why I got the different copy is so that all of them would match. I'm very OCD. Very. I have to have all my things match. So now they match all the hair. All of the covers match. They're all the same, and they're beautiful. I love them. Actually, Laura, Lovely Like Laura is her username, and she actually did a book thing on this one, and I'm like, this looks really good. Don't stereotype it. Honestly, don't. Don't judge it for what it's about. It's literally about 2 step siblings. They didn't grow up together. This girl named Eden, she goes with her dad to spend the summer with her dad, and she meets his new family, his new wife, and her 3 kids, and one of them is Tyler, and he's just another book boyfriend. Let me just tell you, I actually knew a guy that was kind of like a Tyler. Let's just say it didn't end well, but I hope it ends well in the third book that I still haven't read the rest of. Anyways, next book will probably be The Fill-In Boyfriend. I do need a new copy. I let my friend Sarah borrow it, and it came back bent. There's things up in there, and I'm like, oh, this is why I don't let people touch my babies, because they always come back either slightly ruined or just completely destroyed, and then I'm like, oh, no. The Fill-In Boyfriend. Such an amazing great YA contemporary book. It is a beautiful story, honestly. Cassie West is one of my favorite authors. I actually just, my sister Paige, oh, you haven't watched any of my videos, she's in a lot of them. She's my Parabatai. You can see the Parabatai rune from City of Bones. We got Parabatai tattoos. Like, the bitch is with me for life. I love her and everything. I got P.S. I Like You by Cassie West. Haven't read it yet, but I love her books. I've also read The Distance Between Us, which is like a little picture inside. And I read it in school, and it was really, really good. And I'm like, oh my god, I just need all of her books because she's just amazing. No, but it's a really good. It's literally about a girl who gets dumped on prom, and then she like has bragged about him to all of her friends, and then he dumps her on prom, and that's when they were supposed to meet him. And so she asks a guy she sees in the parking lot to be her boyfriend, but like pretend to be this, like the boyfriend that dumped her. And then yeah, she ends up falling in love with him, and I'm like, oh, goals. And yeah, it's just really good, and it's really good, like testing your friends in high school and everything that like that too. It's like her senior year, and she's like, I just want everything to be perfect. I don't want my friends to think I was lying, because he was like older. He was like a freshman in college or whatever, and I'm like, bitch, you crazy, but he made a good story, so it's okay. All right, next book. All right, next book series, the Shadowfall series. It is literally Born at Midnight, Awake at Dawn, Taken at Dusk, Whisper at Moonrise, and Chosen at Nightfall. And I think it's Turned at Dark, and then there's the After, like the After Falls series, where it's like the main character's two best friends in camp. It's like their stories. And I'm like, I tried to read the first one, and I was like, not for me. Doesn't even have the main girl in it. So I'm like, nah. No, it's literally it's all about supernaturals. My friend Mally, for my 15th birthday, actually gave me this copy, and I was like, didn't pick it up for like 3 years, honestly. No, 2 years, because I was like, a year, because I was like 16 when I got into this. Yeah, like almost 16, almost 17. Yep. Didn't pick it up. I was like, will I like it? Like, I was just like a Fallen, like the Fallen series by Lauren Kate. I like The 100. I still love The 100. Favorite show. Like, I was a Vampire Diaries fan. I do have 2, 4, 6, the first 8 books of the Vampire Diaries, the originals. So I mean, I'm a really big CW fan, so like anything on the CW I will watch, except Stitchers. I won't watch that shit. Even though the main character has my name, and I'm like, really, the one fucking show I don't watch and you have my name? God damn it. No, but it's about a girl named Kylie. At least that's how I say her name. Kylie Galen. And she like sees this dude that nobody else sees, and so she goes to this camp and that her therapist recommends, and turns out that it's a camp full of supernaturals, and she's like, y'all are crazy. Like, she has 2 roommates, one's a vampire, one's a witch, and she has an ex-boyfriend. And then she meets Lucas and what's his face? What was it? Derek. See, I don't remember Derek's name because I did not ship them. Lucas is a werewolf and Derek is a fae. No, I did not say gay. I said fae, as in fairy. Yeah. Let's just say I'm a huge Lucas fan. Book boyfriend. No, it's the first 2 books in one, or whatever. Just because she's like, well, if you didn't like the first book, judge it by the second book. And I'm like, I loved it by the first book. I like third chapter, and I was like, got all the rest of the books. I will have to say my favorite book in this series that I always go back to no matter what. Like, I could just read one book out of this whole series, and I'd be like, yeah, I remember that happened, like whatever. Whisper at Moonrise. I love the cover. I love everything. I think I have a video of like my favorite things in my room type thing, and I'm pretty sure this is it. I do have to get like new copies of each one of these books because one of my English teachers told me it was a good idea to like highlight my favorite parts. So that's what I did. In every single one of these books, I'm really regretting it now. Really regretting it. Yep. So I'm pretty sure that's what I did with my first Dimly book. And then I was like, oh, hey, look. The one at Barnes & Noble matches all my other covers. Can I get it? She bought it for me, so. It's a good thing my highlighter was running out on that one, and it didn't really show up. So, there's that one. Do I have any more? Oh, yes. Okay, this one's kind of big, but it's like, I saw this at Walmart, and I'm like, oh my god. I did have the first book copy, but like, stole it from one of my teachers. Not gonna lie, I did. Because I really wanted this book, and like my parents didn't like buy me books really or whatever. So I was like, okay, whatever, I don't care. But like, I really wanted this whole series, and then I saw it at Walmart for like $40, and I'm like, I'm getting it. And that would be the Percy Jackson series. They're all just so beautiful. There's a poster in here too. Oh, look, and it fell out. They're just all beautiful. Like, this is what the first book looks like. And I'm like, oh, they're so amazing. So there's the first book. We got Sea of Monsters. Got like the Cyclops and everything on it. And then we got the Titan's Curse. Oh my god, he's so cute. The Battle of the Labyrinth. It's amazing. I like the maze because it makes me think of Maze Runners. And then the Last Olympian. And like, they're all just so beautiful. And I'm like, oh, I just have them all. They're amazing. And like, the sides, the binding, it like makes the like Olympus. And I'm like, oh, my life is complete. I just love it. Okay, quick add-on. A book that I'm like super, super excited to read. And my friend, my GBF, I love him to death. He found out, he was like, what's something you would want for your birthday or whatever? And I'm like, I'm a really big book fan. Like, you know me, horror movies and books. That's my thing. That's how we get along so well. And we hate the same people. But he was like, what's a book that you really, really, really want? Like, what's a book that you like have been wanting for a while or whatever? And I'm like, Touched by, I'm gonna say her name wrong, but it's like Elisa S. Amore. And like, I'm really into the Fallen series. I'm really into the Hush Hush series. I love Fallen Angels. And I'm like, this one is about literally like an angel of death who like kills people, but he like is assigned to kill this girl, but can't because he falls in love with her. And I'm like, oh. And I follow the author on Twitter, and she tweets about her books all the time. And I'm like, I'm getting around to reading it, I promise. But this is what it is. And it's beautiful. I just love the color. He's like hugging her. And I'm like, my heart can't even. They're making it a movie. So now I really have to read it. And then, oh my god. Next paycheck. Probably, I'm going to save up my paychecks because next paycheck, if I don't go on a binger again, I found online shopping, and it's Sam Crow, Sons of Anarchy, my ring, my Pokemon leggings I have on right now. I can't stop myself, I'm sorry. No, I saw in Barnes & Noble. I have the first 2 books of Blue Exorcist, and I have the original first copy of Death Note. But I want the black edition of Death Note. Oh my god, Death Note. If you don't know what the black edition is, look it up. Because it's more beautiful. And it's just, they all look beautiful together, and it's amazing. Oh my god, you'll never guess what I saw at freaking Barnes & Noble. I saw all the copies of the black edition of Death Note. I saw all 1 through however fucking many books mangas there are of Blue Exorcist. I saw all of them, and I saw all of the Tokyo Ghoul mangas, and I'm like, my anime manga heart is screaming at me right now. I'm like, I just want all the things. But I couldn't leave with them because my sister already spent like $500 at Barnes and Noble that day. So I'm like, never mind, we'll come back. So, well, that is all I have for you. I do love My Fallen series, by Lauren Cade, obviously. I am currently reading it, and I don't know where my backpack is right now. But, like, my purse, my backpack, I hate saying the word purse, it sounds so girly. But I'll probably do a book talk on, like, the Dimly, Hush Hush, Shadow Falls, Fallen. I'm gonna start doing, like, book talks and everything. My sister's starting to do vlogs, so check her out. I don't know how to link it on my phone, so her name is Paige Elke. She does vlogs, so check her out. She's pretty, I guess she's kind of funny. I don't know, whatever. But I'm in there a lot, so if you want to see me more, I'm in her videos, because she can't do anything without me. Well, that is all for right now. I'll probably do a like Wattpad video of like the books that I have that were originally on Wattpad that I have like copies of. So, until next time, I love you. All my viewers, all like 4, but you know, I gotta love them. I will see you next time, which I'll probably be in the same outfit because I'm just gonna make it right after this one to get it out of the way because I really don't want to go to bed. Bye!